Hello, your host today is G. Welcome to our Fallout session. We'll be role-playing with
Dave and Chet,
our two main players. Our world is set in Pennsylvania, towards the entire state. And in last session, we ended after Dave had his second weird dream, and Chet got some stuff from Neville and talked to his father. Would you two like to give what your goals are in this roleplay for your character?
I wish to protect Dave, my brother, and aid him on his quest until further opportunities arise.
and my ongoing quest is to find out what killed my parents.
Good to know. Best to state that Dave is adopted after the tragic accident with his folks. Their main quests so far are they need to acquire 10 pieces of steel for Niske and 100 pieces of iron for Steven.
David.
Should any of our listeners want to know any more about the world, please leave a comment. I will get back to you as the Mighty G from ZG Gaming. So, the last time we left off, you both were getting ready to set out for the morning again.
Yeah.
Chet, if you could remind me how much metal you acquired from Neville's.
I have now 10 iron and 3 steel, so I think, was it we need 90 iron and 7 steel yet?
Yes,
Okay.
that would be correct. So, you both went to your respective homes. You stayed over at your father's, isn't that right, Chet?
Yeah, I stayed over there after drinking a decent amount of whiskey.
Okay. And you went home after your nightmare.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, last time, were you guys going to continue out eastbound towards the other outposts?
I believe we were going that way, but we weren't determined on it. Like, we still hadn't completely decided. We were going to decide the next morning.
Okay. So, it's the next morning. You both had a restful night's sleep. You don't take any penalties, Dave.
Yay, no penalties this time.
Would you two like to meet up at a local restaurant for morning breakfast?
That sounds fair.
That sounds good.
Okay. So you both convene at your local diner. No, that's cliche. I'm trying to think of a good name. Oh, I know. Just throw a little reference out there.
I could have the Drumlin Diner.
No, I think this one's going to be a bit more on the nose. So you both meet up for breakfast at Buffalo Bill's Burger House.
I love that.
That is perfect.
That's amazing.
So it's a little basically hole-in-the-wall diner, but they're known for their food. They make great burgers, and they make great breakfast burgers on top of it. And they get all their meat from the local hunters up in Valhalla.
Okay.
So the audience knows we are in a city called Vishlaheim. That is the main city, and where our role players have grown up. So what would you like to do? What would you like to order? So you both like walk up to the bar, the counter or whatever, and Buffalo Bill comes up and he goes, "So, what would you like? Would you like a booth or would you like to sit up at the counter today?"
Let's have a booth.
Booth, please.
Booth it is. That'd be 10 caps. So you pay him the money, correct?
Yes.
Can't just hand you. Alrighty, thank you. So he walks you over to a small booth that's like, a little shabby looking, but it's nice for what it is. Mm-hmm. A nice like metal countertop, basically in between you. And Buffalo Bill walks off. "Oh, the waiter will be with you in a minute."
Thank you.
So one of the local girls walks up, asks you, "So what would you two like for your breakfast?"
I'd like a standard breakfast burger, please.
Alrighty, how about you?
Make the same.
2 standard breakfast burgers, that'd be 10 cap each.
All right.
And
you 10.
And you 10.
So she walks off with your order, but before she goes, she asks, "Would you like anything to drink?"
Is there anything that's free?
Water.
Water, please, then.
Water.
Think rat piss it is. That's what she calls back to him. Their restaurant slang.
One interesting form of vocabulary.
Well, think of the times.
Yeah.
Water's hard to come by. Where do you think they get it?
Recycled.
Yep. Recycled urine.
Wonderful.
If it's drinkable.
Well, it is. It's cleaned.
Okay.
They've got a decent purifier.
Okay.
So, they bring out your meals. Is there anything you'd like to talk about as you're eating and conversing?
Let's talk about what we're going to do through the day, like what we plan on doing.
Okay.
So, what do you think we should do for the rest of the day? You want to go head out east then?
Yeah, might as well see what the other outposts have to offer.
Yeah, because I heard, I forget who it was, someone said that they have more iron and steel out that way. They can get us more of what we need. By the way, I went to Neville last night.
Oh, really?
I got us 10 iron and 3 steel, so we don't need as much now. That's all I had on him.
How'd you work that out of him?
You don't.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, which direction would you like to go today for collecting resources? Would you like to stay in town, or would you like to go out of town?
Let's we'll go to the outpost.
Yeah, we're gonna head out of town.
All right.
Okay. So, are you going to head to the east then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you'll head out to the first eastern outpost. So, you finish up your meal, you start heading out. How many caps do you have on, both of you?
I have 366.
I have 287.
Okay. How many rations do you have currently?
I have 3 rations.
As do I.
Okay. Would you like to purchase any more from the local store?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you walk up to the general goods store. Just a general store. There's tons of them around, so they're all kind of samey.
Mm-hmm.
How can I help you today?
We'd like to purchase some rations, please.
Alrighty, how many are you looking for?
2 each.
Yeah, that sounds about fair.
2 each.
Alrighty, 2 each. That'd be 20 caps in total.
We can actually get 4 each then?
Yeah, sure. 40 in total.
Okay, 20 and 20.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
I'll pay you 20.
I pay you 20.
Alrighty. So, he brings out some, basically old deep-fried MREs and stuff like that and hands them out to you.
That was 4 each, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we each have 7 now.
So as you're leaving through the eastern gate, you see it's a bit more ruinous. There's a lot more ruins out in the distance that you can see. So there's a lot more scavenging opportunities along the way. But it's also a further walk. It's about a day and a half to get there. So you will have to camp out at the night. Do either of you have camping gear?
Not
no.
on me, no.
Okay.
No.
So you might pass a merchant on the way, and if they have it, you might want to purchase it. That way it gives you a restful night's sleep. Otherwise, you're sleeping on the ground.
Okay.
Voice dries out. So you continue along your way. Someone give me a perception check.
Always. 7.
7. So as you're going out, you notice a semi-wrecked building, but it looks like it might be a garage at some point. It has a nice big metal frame door on it. Would you like to check it out?
Might as well.
Alright.
Okay.
If we need to, we can come back and sleep here.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
So you continue up to the door. It's a very, very old building. It's a brick building, basically,
Okay.
with a nice metal door. Like, the door is a bit rusty, but it's nice looking. So you continue along checking it out, and when you're looking it out, like, the building's pretty intact for the most part. Like, from the front view, you can't tell if there's any missing walls or anything like that for the most part. You can tell that the roof has collapsed, though. So it might be a bit difficult to get around in certain areas. Do you try for the door onto your left-hand side, which is like a wooden, old-timey door with, like, it's basically got like a smashed-in window, or are you going to try and go through the garage itself?
Yeah, is this one story or two? Or
It was a 2-story, but the top floor collapsed.
now it's like one. Okay.
Yeah.
Which way do you want to go in?
I'll just try the wooden door. Wooden door seems easier to get into.
Okay, I'll be as ready as possible with my sword.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Two.
Okay. So you walk up to the door, you don't notice anything particularly, and as you're opening it, you hear a click. And it's not from the doorknob.
I let go of the door and back up.
Nope, you didn't have perception to notice it.
Okay.
So, well, actually, to back up, give me an agility check.
4.
Okay, so you step back as a bomb goes off and blows the door open. So the door is just blown to smithereens, shrapnel everywhere.
I'm having an act for this already.
So
First a trap on the road, coming back, and now this.
So you step back far enough that you don't get hurt.
Yeah.
So you don't take any injuries or anything like that. But it did make a rather loud noise. And your hearing is a little bit like, oh, that hurt.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. A little, can't hear for a little bit, but the door's open.
Well, let's take a look inside and be as careful as we can be.
I have a feeling we're going to need another perception check.
Okay, so do you want to go in or you?
I'll go in first. He's got his face blown in.
Okay. As you're walking in, give me a perception check.
3.
Okay. So as you're walking in, you just about notice, you almost step on it, but as you're walking in, there's a bear trap right at the doorway.
Well, aren't you glad you walked in first?
So you just narrowly missed it. You stomp down right next to it, and it's just right there, and you're like, oh my god.
You know those ones where I pull my foot up and I'm like,
Yeah, you're just like, ooh, that would have been really bad.
yeah. Well, that could have been a lot worse.
And it's not a spiked bear trap, it's a break your leg bear trap. So it's flat edged along it.
Yeah.
So when it slams that, it doesn't cut the flesh, it just snaps the inner bone. So that would have crippled you.
Wonderful. Great.
Yeah.
Would you like to disarm it?
Do I have the skill for that, or is that something I can...
That would be under... Wouldn't that be under knowledge?
Let me quickly check. That would probably be under coordination.
No. Yeah. Okay, I'll roll for that.
10.
That's perfectly fine. You basically found like a stick or something, just snapped it in there.
Okay. Cool. Can I take that?
Yes.
No, yours.
Yep, you can
Okay.
add a bear trap to your inventory.
Yay. Cool.
Specify blunt, so you know that it's not like...
Okay.
Set that in Dad's bathroom. That'd be fun. Click.
You do what you want, man. I'm not going to do that, but I won't tell him who did it.
He'll know who did it.
He will, but I won't tell him.
You know he'll damn well know who set that bear trap there.
Sure enough.
So as you walk in a bit further, you're basically in a tiny little side room. So this kind of looks like it was an old mechanic shop at one point.
More like in the office or something?
Yeah, like you're in the office building part right now.
Okay.
And it's a very small room. There's just a desk, and there's loose leaf papers everywhere, stuff like that. Really old documents from before the bombs fell.
Okay.
And so give me a perception check with a positive output. So one of these.
8 plus 9.
8 plus a crit. That's what the ones are. When it comes to positives, remember the smash
Is a crit.
Is a crit. So, as you're looking around, you notice the window, and you look through the window, and there is a beautiful, immaculate, like it's been sitting there for a long time, but it's still really nice condition, Corvega.
Did we just find a car?
What do you mean? Oh my god.
That.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I think we just found a perfectly mint condition car.
Now, it's very unlikely that it would run, but Corvegas are known for their parts. Their parts are super, super good. That's why someone, whoever was here before, they wanted it for themselves. So there might be more traps.
Yeah, if there's something this valuable still here.
Yeah, a Corvega, especially if someone was able to get it up and running.
clean.
If someone was able to get that up and running, they could start their own caravan business and make a ton of killings because that could go real quick instead of a normal caravan.
Wow. Holy crap, what do you want to do about that thing?
My dismantling things are tinkling.
Yep, your tinker skills are starting to kick in. You're looking at that and it's like, so many good parts.
You can see one thing, like I can tell I'm going to pull that apart and that apart and that apart.
No, you don't understand. I could disassemble that whole entire engine if there is one. Just like it's nothing.
Now, the door into the Corvega room, the garage part, is locked.
Alright. Can I try to pick it?
Yes.
What is it? Under...
That's under coordination.
Okay.
Give me...
Sorry.
It's an 8.
Give me one of these with it.
So that'd be a positive.
Yes.
When just roll it by itself.
Just roll it all together.
So that's
5, 6, 7, 8. So
Jesus. You're looking at 11 and a 3.
11 and a 3. Okay. So as you're picking the lock, it's a very heavy duty lock.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to get into. But you just manage to do it, but you break the lock in the process. So that door will never lock again.
Okay. Well, I got through, but I ended up breaking the lock. You want to take a look inside?
Might as well. Got nothing else to lose.
So as you're walking in, there are tons of tools around and stuff like that, old mechanics tools that are sitting around. It looks like someone was using them not too long ago. They were tinkering on the car, trying to get it up and running possibly. Old wrenches. There's a welder off to the side.
That'd be dope if we could take that.
You do have a cart, remember this.
I'd like to make sure the room we're in first isn't gonna blow up everywhere.
Okay.
Are you sure you're the one to be taking a perception check?
I know. No.
Well,
but
whoever wants to give me a perception check.
You fail me, I swear to God.
9. Okay. So, as you're walking in, you squint your eyes, and you can see little wires going around the car. A grid of wires, basically.
Stop.
That are super, super thin, fishing line thin.
Don't go in there.
Well, you can enter the room. It's just when you start getting real close to the car, that's where the wires are.
So
what is it?
there's a wire trap around this whole entire car.
All right.
And the problem is I'm not seeing where said explosive is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's a wire trap, but you can't see the explosive.
Maybe
Fuck.
the car's explosive. That would suck.
Can I do a perception check on the car? Like underneath said car?
The car is the Corvega is down, so you can't see underneath it.
Oh, it's just
Too
lowered.
low.
It's too low to see under.
Can I, I can see it now, right? The fishing line, right?
Yeah, you can see the fishing line
Can
now.
I
That's
do
pointed.
my most careful job to try to disarm it?
Yes.
Okay.
But because it's so thin,
That's a disadvantage check.
You might want to step back, just in case.
I swear to God, you destroy this car. No.
I've been more worried about me dying.
Well, yeah, I'm a little worried about that. But
well, yeah, because if it's the car, Corvegas are fusion powered.
It's like a nuke going off right next to my
Should
ear.
I just wait outside?
Just go into the office building next door. Just
Because if that goes off, we all die. You know that, right? We both die.
yeah, just stand outside.
Yeah, okay.
I'll yell to you if it's okay. Well, you'll know.
Yeah, I'll know because then I won't hear. Okay.
All right. So this is for which one of these?
Disarm, so that'd be coordination, I believe.
Okay, coordination.
Jesus, you roll. Oh, God. That's a 15 with only a 1 disadvantage.
Well, remember, those don't lower.
Oh, it's reversed. So 1 is worse.
One is crit fail.
So I did really well.
Yes,
But
but you're in a
fails.
very bad situation, basically.
Okay.
So that extra die determines your situation.
All right. So what happens?
So you're looking at it. You can find where the wires are going and what the bomb is. The bomb is super complex. It's a plasma grenade setup.
Oh my god.
Neither of you have experience with plasma weapons or energy weapons in general, since they are so rare in this general vicinity.
Yeah.
Disarming this would be extremely hard for you to do because it is hooked up to the internal bomb system. So you would have to take the entire bomb apart. The entire grenade has to be disassembled to disarm this trap.
So, bro, what'd you find?
Seems like we're fucked. I know you don't have any experience with plasma weapons, and neither do I.
So what is it?
It's a grenade. A plasma grenade that's connected to the wires. It's connected... I think it's...
To be a little bit more specific, it's a bundle.
Oh, it's a bundle of plasma grenades.
Oh, well, wonderful. There's a bunch of grenades.
Right next to a fusion-powered
car.
Yeah, that goes off, the car goes off.
You're dead.
Well, either of those go off, or both going to be completely
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably kill you. Considering you're in such a confined space.
Well, if we wanted to end it right here, we could quick.
Game over!
Outside a game. I just smashed my hand down and just swatted at the fish line.
Well, I was actually going to ask, is there any possible way to interloop the wires?
Interloop them, like, make it so it feedbacks on itself, or, like, loop it so you can get around them?
Loop it that you can get around it. Or loop it to the way to where you just undo the wires.
No, because these are...
Pressure censored.
Yeah.
They're taut.
Yeah. They're taut wires. You unhook it, it goes off.
Mm.
You know, because...
Can we move the car without messing up the wires?
It's completely around.
You can't get to the
around
car.
it.
Yeah, you can't get to the car. The only way to get to the car would be dig underneath everything, and this is solid concrete.
Yeah,
Nope, we're not doing that. Nope.
That's not going to work. Well, looks like we're not at least getting the car today. Maybe some other time. We know where it is.
Yep, you can always come back to the car. I'll mark it on the map.
Actually, what you can do is actually close this door, put that bear trap right next to it.
That's a great idea, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I do that.
Okay, so
But we don't know if we're going to stay here tonight yet. It's still...
No, but I'm just saying put that bear trap right behind this door.
For now, yes.
Yes.
behind the Corvega door.
Corvega door.
Okay.
Into the room we are currently in.
Okay.
Oh, no, I wish I didn't give up that landmine. Oh, no, wait, that would have been a bad
That
idea.
would blow up the car and all the grenades.
No. I wasn't talking about putting it in the Corvega door.
Oh, putting it like on the front.
Put it in the front door, or at least right under.
Mm-hmm.
Like dig a little thing right under.
Mm-hmm.
What you could do is just throw some stupid papers over it just inside the door.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So
we gave the landmine to that crazy doctor dude who lived, like, you know,
Crazy
just,
Joe.
Yeah, Crazy Joe.
Old Joe.
Old man Joe. Yeah.
old Joe who lives in the woods.
That crazy bastard.
Okay. So do you continue on your journey? You know, leaving this all set up.
I guess we have to.
Wait, are there any useful tools around? We have a cart.
Well, it is a mechanic shop, and like I said, there is a welder there. There are some wrenches, some pliers, stuff
But
like
do
that.
the wires interfere with that?
No.
Okay.
The wires are basically, so say the room is about a quarter, like 2/3 of the way is blocked off because of the wires. But the 1/4 is where these items are.
Okay, so that's all free.
Like, all the tool supply stuff is on this side, away from all the trip wires.
Okay.
Okay, so the way we could do this is we take pretty
As
much
we can.
as much as we can on our cart, because then nobody can really work on this car.
Yeah.
And trying to find the parts to actually...
A welder, if it works, would sell for a lot.
Okay.
Well, what we can do is we can actually try and take this stuff to the outpost and try and sell it.
Yeah.
So, do you take the welder or do you take the tools? You don't have enough room on your cart for both.
Can we test the welder first? See if it works.
Let's see. That would be under your... That would be under your perception.
Nine.
So you look at the welder, so you kind of understand how they work, so you try and get it to run, and it doesn't really want to run, per se. It's not very, like, good at it. Like, it only, like, starts up for a little bit, and then it cuts out.
Okay. But it does start.
It starts, but not for very long.
Okay.
So it appears we have a semi-working welder.
Mm-hmm. Something that could potentially be repaired.
Yeah. So it it's still not in the grave completely.
All right, let's load up the
Let's
welder.
take that then.
Alrighty, so you add a welder to your inventory. And remove that bear trap,
Okay.
because you left it behind. Or you can mark where it is, like next to it, say it's placed here.
As in...
Like the bear trap, you can leave it in your inventory, just put like a dash next to it and say that where it's placed. Say it's placed at Corvega Car Mechanic. That way you know it's your bear trap.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you continue on your way. You pass by a couple more ruins here and there. It's starting to get late in the evening, so like this, you see that the sun is starting to set. You know it's going to be getting darker soon. Do you continue walking for a bit more, or would you like to take a perception check and see if there's any place to stay?
I think it's best if you go to bed as soon as possible.
It's
bad.
Yeah.
Especially you stay up late.
So I'm guessing we're going to do a perception to see if there's any place.
Okay, give me a perception with a advantage roll.
12. With a crit.
Wow.
The best freaking perception roll I've had this whole entire
It's the
RP
best
so
roll
far.
you've had this whole thing, no matter what roll.
Yeah, I know.
So as you're scouting around,
We found a 5-star hotel.
oh yeah, you wish. The best possible thing in this area you can get is you found a bunker. Just looking around, you notice on the ground that there's a little vault door basically type deal, and you open it up. It's full of supplies. It has a nice little bed inside. Has sleeping gear already inside of it and stuff like that from the past tenants who abandoned it. There's a skeleton in the corner. Someone who died there, but that's way back old. That's like pre-war old.
Oh, well. You found it.
Bro,
What's up?
I think I found a bunker.
A bunker?
Yeah.
So the reason this hasn't been found is like where it's located is like, imagine like a couple brick walls that have like part of a building, and it's just crumbled away so much that it's now just finally exposing it. So no one's been in here for like a very long time, like pre-war old.
Oh, wow.
Should we go in?
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I open the hatch.
Okay, you open the hatch, you continue downwards. Like I said, you see that it's very cramped, very small. It's a pre-war bunker, made for the nuclear war. And there's a couple skeletons from the past tenants. Not a big deal. But as you're looking through it, you notice like there's some old supplies. There's some leftover ammunition. You don't know if it's good or not, but there is leftover ammunition. And that there's some old canned food you might want to take it or not. See if you can sell it. Besides that, it's basic everything you need for the night.
Okay. Well, I'd like to take the stuff that I can.
Well, actually, I would examine it first.
It's a good idea.
Okay, give me a perception.
I'm gonna take a look at this stuff. I have no idea.
To specify,
6.
are you looking at the food or?
Let's start with the food.
Okay. So you're looking at the food. You see some old cram and stuff like that.
Pork and beans and
You know,
stuff.
pork and beans. Stuff that would last basically an eternity.
Yeah.
That's still good. And you can bring it with you and try and sell it. There's about 5 per person left in there. So,
Alright, I'd take it.
okay. So you can add a total of 10 to one inventory, or 5 and 5 of pre-war food.
So 5 pre-war. food. And 5 pre-war food.
Alrighty.
So next is the ammunition.
Yes, I will.
I already know.
Will.
10.
Okay. So you're looking at the ammunitions. Throw me an advantage die.
2.
Good enough. So you're looking at the pre-war ammunitions, and whoever this previous owner was a bit of a militaristic gun nut. So the guns aren't here. They might have been upstairs and just forgotten, and now they're like probably in the rubble somewhere or just gone. But you found a full strip, like belt-fed ammunition.
What caliber?
5.56.
Bro,
What's up?
I don't know if you noticed, but this is a complete...
Like it's a full belt.
It's
so
a full build of 5.56.
5.56 rounds?
Yeah, complete build.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
same ammunition miniguns use.
I'm guessing that's something that we should probably take.
If we can find the component that it goes to, sure.
But even then, we can sell it. You know how much stuff this sells for? You know how scarce ammunition is out here?
And you know how much a freaking minigun goes for?
Let's look. Let's keep looking. What time is it? Is it...
It's getting... I'm going...
You can see that it's nighttime above you.
Okay. You
I'm
go to
going to
bed.
bed.
You go to bed. I'll keep searching around for a bit.
Okay.
Don't know how much I'll be able to do. But...
Yeah. So you're just going to search the bunker, or you want to search like above the bunker?
I'll search in a small area around the bunker. Like, I don't want to stray away too far in case there's like a death claw that's going to rip my face off.
Okay. So give me a perception with a disadvantage because it's nighttime.
A 6 and a 1.
You found nothing, but you're in good shape. There's like nothing that's closing in. You don't see any like
Okay.
raiders or nothing like that coming nearby.
I'm fine, but I just didn't find anything.
Yep.
Okay. I go back downstairs and I just go to bed on the floor or whatever.
Okay. Throughout the night, you have another dream. So this time, you're not in the normal field that your other dreams have taken place. You're in a forest,
Where am I this time?
and the trees are weird looking. They're like, it looks like they're slightly glowing, like through the bark. The bark is broken apart and has like glowing sap.
Huh.
And you can't. And it feels slightly familiar to you, like you've been here before,
Right.
but you can't place why. And then you hear the booming voice again. Do you want to know where you're from? Your history, your mind can hold all the keys that you need.
Yes.
Then it shall be done. And through that, the sap starts like coming out of the trees and like coming together. And as it's forming upwards, you see two figures, a man and a woman.
Huh.
And with them is a small child. You snap awake. It's morning. I love dream shit.
That's... Wow.
Because I can be so vague and abstract.
That is vague and abstract at the same time.
Oh, God. What time is it? Oh.
Well, obviously it's morning, brother.
Well, yeah, duh, but... Oh, God. Holy crap. I didn't find anything up there, by the way. I don't know if it was just because it was dark or not, but the good news is I wasn't shot in the face.
Yay!
Yeah.
Do you check your hand?
You want to check your hand? I mean, like, do you have one of those dreams again?
Yeah, I did.
Oh god, what happened this time?
Don't call me crazy just yet.
I haven't yet, with all
Right.
the other weird shit, so
Right.
continue.
Remember that booming voice I was telling you about?
Yeah, the really disembodied one, the
Yeah.
weird one.
Yeah. Well, it said something about remembering my past and that my head holds all the keys. And there were these trees that had very glowing sap, and then they metamorphosis into like a man, a woman, and a small child, and then I woke up.
So, like, your parents.
I don't know.
You maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. It's worrying me.
That's what I think, but I have no idea.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well then. Wonderful.
Yeah.
As long as you got enough sleep.
Yeah.
You want to check your hand? Because last time you had one of those weird dreams, like your hand got all
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
weirder.
So you check your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So you take off your glove. You look at your hand. The metal's gone.
What?
The fissions in your hand are gone.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Um.
Guess I can take off these gloves now.
Okay. Well then.
So basically, your hand looks brand new. Like
Completely
no
normal.
scars, no nothing.
Huh. Interesting.
Previous scars are gone.
What about that scar that happened in your hand when we were like 9?
Ah, guess I'll healed itself. Not there anymore.
Oh.
And you continue on your way. So,
That's trippy as all hell.
yep. And the story unfolds in the next night.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh yeah, I'll keep dropping little hints throughout your dreams. I just can't wait for when you actually figure it out.
This is gonna suck, ain't it?
All depends, honestly. I've had this in the works for weeks.
I have an idea. And I'm not sure if I like it or not.
Well, that's what the game's for. So
What's up?
I say I go take a look around.
You take a look around. I'm just gonna gather all this other stuff I can while here.
Alright, so you're gonna stay down
You basically load up the supplies onto the cart.
I'll load stuff up while he's taking a look.
Okay. Did anyone add the belt-fed ammunition to their inventory?
No.
That's on you, brother.
Okay, so while he's doing that, give me a perception roll.
With advantage or
uh,
disadvantage?
Leave it neutral.
Leave it neutral. So 5.
Okay. So you got a 5. So as you're up there, you see raiders coming over the bend. A small little gaggle of them, about 3 or 4.
Okay.
And they're coming in your direction.
Oh.
What do you do?
We can't run. There's a cart.
Yeah, we can't have been in the cart. Well, you're in the freaking...
I honestly don't even know yet.
What do you do, Dave? Do you warn your brother?
Yes. I go and knock on the vault door.
Well, the hatch is open.
The hatch.
What's up?
We have like a small pack of raiders coming this way.
Raiders. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Because like our cart's still outside.
We can't leave. That welder's too expensive.
How many?
4, it looks like.
4?
Yeah.
You think we can take them?
Give or take.
Well,
Yeah. I'd say
hide the cart in a spot where they can't see it quick. And then let's create an ambush.
okay, is there a way to hide the cart?
They said there was brick walls nearby.
Yep, you can hide it behind a brick wall or something.
Okay, I go hide the cart.
Okay. So you hide the cart behind a brick wall. It's semi-obvious because it's a cart. It's hard to hide. But as long as you don't let the raiders around that bend, they won't see it. So you have to make your stand.
Okay.
Or you risk losing your loots.
Alright. I climb up. I take a look for myself.
Okay.
How far away are they, and how fast are they moving?
They're moving at like an even pace, like they're just walking.
Okay.
But they're looking for people, basically. They're
on the hunt.
Yeah. They're in hunting mode. And these are... Give me a perception roll.
Don't. Oh god, this is gonna suck.
Do either of you have binoculars?
Yes.
Give me an
Wait.
advantage.
I have binoculars, I think. Yeah. We both have binoculars, don't we?
Well, I have a seeing glass.
Either
Seeing
way,
glasses.
they still help. They give you an advantage for spotting them.
2.
Okay. So as you're looking at them, you can perfectly tell who these people are. These are a notorious gang. They're not just known for looting, they're known for slaving.
What's up?
Is
Is this bad? This is very bad, isn't it? This is very, very bad.
But
if we don't kill them,
because they're known for slaving, they generally don't use guns.
well, I mean,
They generally, like, they're doped up dudes. They will run at you full force and, like, try and take you down with a club or whatever they got on them.
So take them out before they get close.
Take them out before they get close, or you get close and you surprise them.
well, they don't have any guns on them.
That's a start.
So what range does that hit out to?
They're about...
Oh no, I meant his gun.
Oh, his range? He's got a hunting rifle, so that thing's got some wicked range on it.
I don't have a scope, but I
Yeah.
also...
You can still iron sight that
Yeah,
high.
I have good...
Without a scope, that basically means whenever you're taking a long shot, you have to throw a disadvantage dice with you.
Actually, here's a question. Could he combine, like, a seeing glass with the rifle?
I have my binoculars.
Like, take one part of the binocular?
If you have an adhesive on you,
Shoot.
then you can make a check to try and do it, because that's under repairs.
Yeah, I don't have any.
So that would be like duct tape or some sort of adhesive or something.
And we didn't find any downstairs, did we? Damn it.
We could try and use the welder. That'd be a really bad idea.
Yeah. Considering that could totally fuck up the gun.
Yeah.
It's one thing to just fuck up the sights, it's one thing to fuck up the actual barrel.
Yeah.
What is the highest point around here I can climb up to safely without, like, breaking my legs?
Without breaking your legs?
From climbing it.
From climbing it? So there's a 2-story building not too far away that is... There's no way to get up to the second floor without climbing up the building. Mm-hmm. So you would have to make a check to climb it up the bricks.
Coordination? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Actually, no. Give me a physique.
It's still 3.
Yeah.
It's 8 and then 11.
Okay. So you climb up the wall. You get up there without doing anything major. But you do knock a brick off as you're coming up, so that makes it that clunk at the bottom. So you're not sure if that alerted them or not, because they are in earshot basically. So you kind of get in there and get all set up.
I get all sneaky.
What do you do, Dave?
I try and find some cover.
Yeah, you still have my machete that I gave you, right?
Yes, I still
You're
have
gonna
that.
need that.
Yeah, I will need it.
So give me a perception check.
6.
Okay. So, as you're setting up, you can see that they're starting to come in. They're, like I said, within earshot, but now they're within, good eyesight. You can fully see them. They're decked out in, a tribalistic clothing. And you could tell that some of them are really strung up, they're, on psycho and shit like that.
Wonderful.
So, both of you give me a sneak skill.
What is it under?
Sneak is under.
I think it's under
Reflexes.
Yeah, reflexes. There we go. Thank you.
A 7.
7.
Okay. So as you're creeping in, the rubble underneath your feeding, it starts like doing that little crunch noise, just, and one of them hears it.
Oh,
So
God.
they're all like on edge now. They're like looking around. They're like looking. They can't pinpoint where, but they know
They
that
definitely heard something.
They definitely heard something, and someone is close by.
My go.
Yep.
A 9.
Wow.
Okay. So they don't particularly hear you yet, but they're still on edge.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do? Would you like to engage as of now, even though they're on edge? Or do you want to try and wait them out?
I'll try and wait them out.
Chet?
How's, like, they know someone's there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take a look without being seen? Or
That's a perception check.
Give me another sneak.
I will sneak check. So that's.
I'll do another check on that.
Give me a disadvantage, though, because they are on edge.
They are looking for someone, so
Mm-hmm.
they pop my head out.
That worked
We'll roll
wonderfully.
it again. Which one? Which one is that? What is this? What else is there? There's 4, 2. That's 3. If that's
I think
2.
that's a 4 or you're on or something like that.
Right. I think it's a 5.
Is it a 5?
Yeah, it's a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say it's a 5.
So
Okay.
it's a 10.
So you're not horribly in a bad position. And what was your actual roll?
It's a 10.
10? Okay. So they don't notice you as you're looking out. And you see they're spreading out.
I was using my binoculars then.
Okay. So, well, you don't need to see you don't need to.
Okay, they're close enough where
Yeah,
I can just
you can see them
tell.
just by eyesight. You can see that they're spreading out. They're starting to like do like a little search party type thing, and you can see that like they're starting to get rowdy. Like they're yelling around, like, "Hey, who the fuck's out there? Come here!" You know, stuff like that. And they're all like pulling out their weapons and stuff like that, getting ready to, fuck up whoever gets in their path.
Yeah.
And one of them, one that looks like the big boss dude, he's like in the back of the pack, but he is jacked. Like you can see that he is like a physically ripped dude. And he's in the back, but he's not like the rest. The others are for capturing. He's there to kill.
Okay. Can I tell what the other 3 look like? I see one, a big dude in the back that's like directing everyone else pretty much. But what do the other 3 look like?
So at this point, you can't see them. They fanned out around the rubble too much. The only
Okay.
one you can see is him.
All right,
Like
so they
you
just
can
left
kind of
us.
tell where the others are, but you can't get a good appearance look at them.
All right, I can see where they are, but not really them.
Yeah. Dave, what would you like to do?
I'm guessing I would have to take a perception check, but are any of them near the cart? Or is
That would
sneak
be
skill?
that would be sneaking because you don't want to get caught. Disadvantage as well.
No, you are. 7 plus a 5.
Okay. So as you're sneaking out slightly, he's right in front of you. And one of them sees you.
Which one? It's
Just one of the grunts.
Okay.
But he's going to come in for an attack. Because he immediately just...
Oh, shit.
So he's brandishing a machete. So he's looking to disable you. So give me a reflex roll. Disadvantaged. Because you're crouching. Best possible outcome. So You're not able to dodge. You didn't get a high enough roll because
Yeah.
you're like crouched down. So
Yeah.
like the best you can do is you put up your arm to block it. So as his machete smashes into your arm like full force, like it would have taken someone's fucking arm off. Type smash. It doesn't. It goes about halfway into your arm and clings and gets stuck there.
Oh my god. Do you want Daddy to kiss it better?
So now that it's stuck.
In that moment,
Oh god.
your head starts to hurt.
Uh-oh.
And you feel like you hear whispering to you. Do you listen to the whispers?
Yes.
So give me a...
What the hell would that be under?
Give me a... Give me a perception check. Advantaged.
Advantaged?
It's in your head.
5 plus 4.
Okay. So you can slightly hear it more,
Yeah.
but the more you listen to it, the more your head hurts. Do you continue listening to it before he can... Because he's stuck there and he's trying to get the machete out of your arm, basically. But at the same time, he's going to go in for a punch to your face.
No, I don't listen anymore.
You don't listen anymore? Give me a reflex. You can't dodge. He nails you square in the fucking jaw. And your head starts to ring. You know, everything's a bit fuzzy.
Yeah.
But in that moment, you hear the voice much, much louder, and your head is excruciating in pain. And all you hear the voice whisper is, "Let me in."
Okay. What was...
Give me a presence check. Disadvantaged.
5 with a 5.
So, you lose it.
Oh god.
Like, you just feel mad and angry and pissed off. And in that moment, your fight or flight instincts kick in. You lose complete control of your body. And you just whip your arm with the blade on it away from him. So the blade's in your arm, but it's away from him. And you just crunch up your knuckles and just deck that motherfucker in the face.
With the same arm that had the machete in
Yep,
it?
same arm.
Oh my god.
And I'm talking, you hit him so hard that like the recoil knocks the blade out of your arm, and his face just flattens backwards. Like you caved his face in.
You like crushed the bone in the middle of his face, and his nose is like halfway in his head now.
Yeah, like it is like caved in, like He-Man style, punched.
So
in.
does he see that happen?
He doesn't. You're behind the wall. You
Oh,
can't
right.
see this.
Was there any sort of screaming or anything? Did I hear any of it?
You're hearing the guy screaming and yelling, like you know, I found someone, and the others are starting to come inwards as he gets decked in the face.
Alright.
And I'm talking like you hit him hard enough that you just didn't do that. He went flying off his feet onto his back.
Oh.
He's flat out dead.
I'm going to take an incendiary round, my rifle, and shoot the big guy in the eye.
Okay.
That is going to take a lot
That's
of aiming.
that's a hard shot.
That
Even though you
is.
can see him because it's only iron sighting.
And that's a disadvantage roll.
I wouldn't say that's disadvantage because he's a good shot.
Yeah.
And that's not a long shot. That's just a hard shot.
Yeah. Like he's like going.
I mean, you went like
moving and
complete
stuff.
detailed with that.
Yeah, I think that's under
What, shooting?
coordination is your shooting.
Yeah, marksmanship.
Yeah, so give me a coordination roll. 4, 5, 3. So that's enough to pass a shot.
Okay.
So you fire down at him, and you don't calculate for the bullet drop. So instead of hitting his eye, it hits him like square in the shoulder.
Okay.
Freaking spinning right around right in the shoulder.
Still though.
Oh, it hurt him enough that the hit from it, because it's such a large caliber, just knocked him off his feet.
Okay.
So he's like on his ass. He's like, what the fuck?
He's on fire.
Yeah, just smoldering from the hole.
It's like,
All right.
apparently I'm still going on a rampage.
Oh yeah, and you're now like walking out in front of them, like no fear whatsoever, just a pissed expression, and they're all like running towards you. You have no fear whatsoever.
Do I see this?
Yeah, you see him walk out from behind the building, like strutting up.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't hear him, do
He
I?
doesn't respond.
No.
And with the same arm you deck that guy in, the wound is closing rapidly.
Well then.
But it's not closing with flesh. It's that metal substance.
Oh, I get where that's going now.
He heard a clank.
Oh, I know now where that's
Turning
going.
into Wolverine.
He's better than Wolverine right now. Because he's about to do some wicked shit that no one's seen.
Continue.
So, basically, that metal comes out and starts wrapping around his hand.
Oh, God.
And, like, making a gauntlet of sorts around his fingers. Since he's a blade expert, basically, it makes knives appear on his fingertips. So as the one walks in, he just, like, swipes and just takes the guy's fucking front face off.
Oh my god.
And you're just sitting there watching that from the tower.
I just shot this guy and I just look over and see
Swipe!
Where'd his face go?
Like, it came off in, like, the way that, like, you knocked his jaw off and, like, it splattered against the brick wall behind you.
sheets of blood coming out.
Yeah, like, it's covering you in blood and shit. Like, you're just vicious.
And I have, like, no facial expression. I'm just going,
You know.
just dead man angry, just pissed off, you know. That guy hits the floor real quick, just bleeds out.
yeah.
And that just stops them. Like, they're just like, whoa.
There's only two of them left, isn't there?
There's there's only two left. The big guy and one of his grunts.
The big guy is slightly in. Well, he's on fire. He's got a smoldering shoulder wound.
Yeah, he's not feeling good. But the little dude, he's like terrified, you know. He wasn't one of the dudes on Psycho. He's just like, oh, fuck me.
Wait,
I just joined and I'm here for this. Oh, God.
His first day.
First day.
You know, he grew up, but this is his like first trip out.
Yeah.
You poor bastard.
But and you're starting to calm down now, and as you're calming down, the metal is starting to recede back to the wound. But now, Chet, you've just seen this. You just witnessed a horrific sight.
Yeah. That was horrible.
He's like,
Is he traumatized by that?
Wait. Oh god, no.
give me a presence check.
That'd be you.
Yeah.
Well, it's for him anyway.
Yeah. 11.
Okay, so you're just like, it gets to you slightly, but you're like, I gotta finish these dudes off. You know, because you're still...
I don't start freaking out.
Yeah, you don't start freaking out about it. You're just like, you focus on the task at hand. So, do you take another shot? And at who?
I'll try to take a shot at just the general head vicinity of the big guy again.
Okay, give me a marksman roll.
Now you're gonna
With
take
advantage.
Now you're gonna take consideration for the freaking bullet drop this time.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna aim for
Need to be specific with shots like that.
Oh, crap.
Damn, dude.
That's a worse situation. That's 6.
Oh.
It's advantage, so 1 is God tier and 6 is
Okay,
it's
so
really
these
bad.
are backwards.
Swapped, yes.
Okay.
Yep. So 6 on this is good. 6 on that is bad.
Okay, so
But it's
I
not.
rolled a
It's
12.
not bad in the way of it's bad.
It's just not very good for you.
Yeah, like instead of shooting him in the head, you shot him in the neck.
Okay. So I shot him in
You're
the
just
neck.
trying to smolder every other portion of his body.
I just used a regular bullet this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this time it hit and it just. You see like the back of his neck, like the blood spurt out as it hits the ground.
Well, I mean, he's fully paralyzed.
And, the blood shoots out the hole as he falls over.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, he just boom, drops dead. The little guy looks behind him after hearing the gunshot, and he's just
Scared. Well, do I see that he's scared?
yeah, like he's.
Can I yell at him to run?
You don't even have to. He just fucking bolts. He's just bolting away now. And as the fight ends, that wound is just now metallic looking.
Okay.
You know, the same metal, but
Yeah.
It's like a half moon ring
Yeah.
on his arm.
yeah,
No.
basically. And it's the same metal that was in the palm of your hand earlier.
Right.
Is it just like a regular, like silvery
Yeah.
looking metal? Okay.
Yeah. So it's the same shine as the powder was. Yeah. Like a chromish.
Okay.
color.
All right.
So you come down. Your head is still aching, but not to severity anymore.
Like I can still function normally now.
You can now control yourself.
Ugh.
What the hell was that?
What was what?
I think I'm gonna puke.
You just kind of look at your hands, and you're just covered in blood.
What did I just do?
You crushed a guy's face and ripped another guy's face off. And there was metal that, this is the part that's on your arm that was on your hands earlier. Yeah, it was in like blades on your fingers. And you just like swiped some dude's face, like, just ripped it right off. That went right over there.
Oh. Can you explain to me how I got this,
I don't know. I heard some screaming by some guy that said he found someone. I'm assuming you took out because then I just heard a crunch and then like a whoosh sound of someone hitting the ground.
Huh. Yeah, so technically I have no recollection of what I just did.
You kind of do. It's fuzzy though. Like your memory's fuzzy. You kind of understand what he's saying. Like you kind of like remember seeing some
Seems
of it,
familiar.
But,
Yeah.
but it's really really fuzzy. Like in your memory, like like looking through like a fogged glass, basically.
Yeah.
But your jaw fucking hurts. You did get decked.
Yeah, I
really
did.
hard.
Oh, man, does it hurt?
You just keep getting hurt left and right, man.
Yeah. Surprised I didn't lose this arm, though.
I'm surprised you haven't died yet, honestly.
Fucking miracle worker.
Yeah. So that's a thing.
That was scary.
I can just make a gauntlet out of freaking...
Well, the way I see it is, it's like it kind of resembles a gauntlet, but it doesn't cover your skin all the way. Like it's strands of metal that come down and form the blades.
That's dope.
It's really cool.
It changes too.
Oh,
That's not the only form it can take.
oh, goody.
Well then.
That's just the first form you've seen.
Well then.
I guess we could loot the bodies.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You can loot the bodies.
Well, you take your kills, I'll take my kill. I shot the big guy in the shoulder with an incendiary round. That's why his shoulder's still smoldering.
Oh, is that why I smell burning flesh?
Yeah, it's pretty gross. I know.
So, what happened?
And then I shot him again with a regular round.
Did you try aiming here and it went here?
Yeah.
Mm.
Shut up.
No, I'll just use.
Yeah, well, like, it's just neck
It's
explosion.
like a corsetto, just.
It's like someone just burst like a water balloon.
How does a
like,
face do
fruit
that?
punch.
No, I'm looking at my first guy who I like freaking impounded his face in. It's just like, face, how you do that?
How did you do that to you, those faces?
I don't know.
I just remember getting angry.
I just remember getting really, really angry.
You won't like him when he's angry.
Freaking old references.
Thing is, when he's angry, that voice is what takes control. That little whisper in the back of your head. You can't hear it now. That.
So, do we need to do a perception check?
Yes. Give me a perception check on the bodies.
It's a 6.
Okay, which body are you checking first?
Caved in face one.
Caved in face? Okay. Well, since they're raiders, their armor's pretty shit. It's not even worth taking. It's just like leather scraps, basically, they're wearing.
Yeah.
Obviously, this guy doesn't have a weapon. The machete's over in the other yard.
Freaking fly.
You also have your own machete, so.
He does have some caps on him, though, so add like 20 caps.
Okay.
And just got your breakfast back.
Yay! While he's doing that, you can do one search as well.
Alright.
Search the big dude.
I search the big guy. 5.
Okay. So as you're searching him, same deal. Nothing armor-wise, because, he was showing off, basically. It's got him killed.
Yeah, you just had like some sort of like, or might not even had a shirt on.
Yeah, he didn't have a shirt on, like bare chest, like Viking style. But in one of the pouches, you do find that he did have one thing left of psycho and 30 to 40 caps. So we'll say 40, just be
Generous.
to be generous, yeah.
40 caps.
And some psycho.
And I also have to remove my rounds that I spent.
Yep.
I couldn't just imagine you hitting a guy with an incendiary round right in the groin.
Oh god. And then just leaving, not even finish him.
Testicle shot.
I just burnt my dick off.
Oh yeah, that would have hurt.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I now have, what is it? 1 incendiary round. And 19 shots of ammo. Shot him in the neck. Okay.
I searched the other body.
You search the other body?
Yeah.
Faceless one.
Okay.
They both are faceless, but
6 again.
Okay. So this one, he did have a weapon on him. It's like clutched in his hand because he died so quickly. It just rigor mortis in there. But he had like an old farmer's tool. Kind of looks like a hand sigh.
okay.
He didn't have any caps on him. He was one of the poor grunts.
He spent his caps on that weapon.
Yep. He really wanted the sigh.
Now he's dead. Should have invested in armor.
Fucking scrub.
So
Get
what,
MLG, bitch.
how much ammo? How much weapon does?
Yeah,
How much
would that-
damage does that weapon do?
The scythe.
Like 2.
What are the other weapons?
2s.
2s.
Yeah.
And the machete, you had that, right?
Oh no, I didn't find the machete.
No, my machete.
I still have your machete.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll say it. Well, the other ones do one wound.
Oh, one
The
wounded,
machete
but
does
2
2.
damage.
The machete does 2. I'd say the scythe has a damage of 2, like the machete.
Yeah.
But if it crits, it does 4.
So it's a higher crit.
Yeah, because if you crit, you like can wrap it around their neck and stuff.
Just like rip their heads clean off. Just
Yep.
Decapitation!
like me. The other. I
Yeah.
still have his skull.
Shing.
Yeah, you do the metallic skull.
It's now glowing. I know what I'm gonna do with it, by the way.
That poor old bastard, though. He just went. Shing. Okay.
Continue.
So 2 damage and crit 2.
Yeah, so it does 4 on crit. So, yummy. So I think we're going to take a quick break, and then we will continue.
All right.
So, this has been G, and I'm signing off. See you in the next one.